Healing from a toxic relationship doesn't always feel like healing. There's no dramatic moment where everything clicks into place. Most of the time, it's quiet, subtle, a series of small shifts you barely notice until one day you realize something is different. Today, I'm going to walk you through the signs that you're actually healing, even when it doesn't feel like it, because you might be further along than you think. Sign 1. You stop checking their social media. This one seems small, but it's massive. When you were deep in the pain, their Instagram, their WhatsApp, their every move felt like something you needed to monitor. The moment you realize you haven't checked in days or even weeks, that's your nervous system finally starting to detach. You're no longer feeding the loop. That's healing. Sign 2. You start enjoying things again. Toxic relationships have a way of shrinking your world. You stop doing the things you loved. Your hobbies, your friendships, your passions, they all took a back seat. When you notice yourself genuinely enjoying a meal, a walk, a conversation with a friend without that background noise of pain, that's your identity coming back, piece by piece. Sign 3. You stop making excuses for their behavior. When you were in it, you probably spent a lot of energy justifying what they did. They were stressed. They had a difficult past. They didn't mean it. Healing looks like the moment you stop needing to explain away red flags. You start seeing the relationship clearly, without the filter of love or hope distorting your memory. That clarity is not bitterness. It's growth. Sign 4. Their name doesn't hit the same way anymore. There was a time when seeing their name on your phone, or even just hearing someone mention them, sent your whole nervous system into a spiral. When that reaction starts to fade, when their name becomes just a name again, that's one of the clearest signs your emotional system is recalibrating. It won't happen overnight, but when it does, you'll notice. Sign 5. You start setting boundaries and it feels natural. Toxic relationships often erode your sense of what's acceptable. You get used to saying yes when you mean no, tolerating things you shouldn't, shrinking yourself to keep the peace. When you start naturally saying no, expressing your needs, and walking away from things that don't feel right without guilt or second guessing, that's a healed nervous system operating from a new standard. Sign 6. You feel genuinely hopeful about love again. Not desperate, not in a rush, just open. There's a difference between chasing love out of fear of being alone and being genuinely open to it because you believe something good is possible. When that quiet hope comes back, not urgency, just hope, that's one of the most beautiful signs that you've done real work on yourself. Healing isn't linear, and it doesn't always feel like progress. But if even one or two of these signs resonated with you, you're moving forward, even on the days it doesn't feel like it. Drop a comment below and tell me which sign hit closest to home. Subscribe to Love Clarity for more honest conversations about love and healing. See you in the next one.